Okay, so we're going to be recording this for those who can't make it today. Um, so let's get started. So our agenda is we're going to discuss our budget, updates, club roles, service, meetings, and workshops. And then if anyone has any feedback, even if you don't make it today, you can email or we can discuss them in Discord as well. So budget is we usually buy swag, we plan our events, um, programming, collaborations, maybe with other clubs or departments. And then our meeting supplies, which can be anything from like the food, the snacks that we have to games or other materials. I think me and Taylor, our new president, we're going to sit down and discuss the budget more, and we will be happy to discuss it with everybody else once we get in a good place. So updates, we have a new president, meet Taylor. Madeline has moved on to her other school and she will be graduating from us in May. So now we have Taylor. And thanks Taylor for joining us. And books are on the way. So the last update that I had for books was they landed in Floyd and they just haven't made themselves here yet. So, but as soon as they get here, we will have them ready for everybody to come pick up a copy. I wanted to mention club roles. So we need a vice president, we need a secretary, a photographer, and a communications person. So if anybody is interested, and the goal with these roles is that it's not stressful. We don't want it to feel like a job for y'all. I'm here to help to alleviate, like if you have class or you have an event going on, you can't make it. I can cover you or Taylor can cover you. But it's supposed to be fun and it's something great to put on your resume as well. So. I was thinking that we should start doing some service in the community or within GHC. I have personally volunteered with Bookmobile. I don't know if you've ever heard of Bookmobile. It's from the public library and they travel around and they distribute books to kids and they do like events like back to school and stuff like that. But they're always looking for volunteers and of course the public library as well. Maybe we could do a fundraiser. So maybe a literacy fundraiser for children's programming for the public library. As we know, we live in crazy times. So I'm sure our public library would love any assistance that we can give them, even if it's just our time, like volunteering. And if anyone has any other ideas, you can share now or later. Um, but maybe like just service. So volunteering, getting out in the community, meeting people. This is great networking opportunities as well, depending on what field you're going in. So yeah, if you have other ideas, please feel free to share. So meetings and workshops. So I had a couple of ideas and I spoke with some of our English people that run the writing club. So off-campus coffee shop meetings, I thought that would be cool if anyone's interested. I kind of looked into the logistics of it and like we would have to have a sign-up sheet. People would have to say like kind of RSVP, I guess, kind of be like, yes, I'm going to be there. We have to have a head count so that we can pay for it. But I was thinking Noble and Main here in Cartersville. It's on Main Street. And then there's, I think it's called Good Stuff coffee shop in Paulding. It is super cute. It's like in a basement and of a really old building. And it's like, it is so aesthetic. It's beautiful. Yes, you would love it. And then I'm not sure about Marietta quite yet. And there was like a couple that I saw in Rome that I'm not super familiar with those areas. So, but maybe we can, okay. What is it? Okay.
Like tables, but it's very like working. People like go there to
Okay. Yeah, I mean, as long as there's chairs and tables, like we can make it work. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Definitely. If you want to share that in Discord with everybody, some ideas and places that we can meet up. Um, but once we nail that down, we can we can let Clifton and Madison know, and then have like a sign up sheet and everything like that. So BYOB for summer, usually we do not purchase books and have set books in summer just because we don't have as many students on campus. Everything's really slow in the summer. But I still want us to kind of interact if we can, even if it's virtual. And so BYOB, bring your own book. And so just whatever you're reading at the time, or if there's a book that you're like, I definitely want to share this with a club or whatever, we can do that in the summer. So I was thinking June, July, we can plan meeting places, maybe Marietta and Paulding, and give them some love in the summer, and we just bring our own books, and we'll have like drinks and snacks and games and stuff like that. So, oh, go ahead. Did you say something? Okay, yeah, yeah, because it's really slow, and like in student life in general, I think is really trying to get like students interacting in the summer. So that's just something we can do. Craft workshops. So we made flowers at the tea party. Everybody liked that. If you have ideas for crafts, we could put that in our next year's budget. I've had students making magnets, so they got to pick out whatever image they wanted, and we made magnets. We painted um, little plant pots, just whatever you can think of. And I do have an idea. I'll talk to you more about it, but it's like you get the little tin cans with a lid, and you make a miniature library shelf, bookshelf in it. And I found it on Pinterest, and it's super cute. Yeah, it's like you making miniature stuff, like is my jam. Um, the books, the TBR jar. Yeah, I love that. I actually got that idea off Pinterest too. So, and then I went to a meeting with the writing club and spoke to, oh gosh, I know his name. Anyways, Allie and, no, I'm blank. Anyways, two English professors, that run it. And, um, we were thinking of doing like, it's kind of educational because we should try to do educational things. But it's also fun, but it's like the book club and the writing club gets together, and the professors are going to kind of talk about the connection between reading and writing. So like if you're a certain reader, maybe you're more likely to write this way, or if you're a writer, vice versa. So something like that, something cool um, that we could do together. And of course, if you have ideas for meetings, like things that we can do in meetings or workshops, we definitely want to hear it. Okay, and then thoughts. So this is where we can discuss. Hello.
Hey, I'm just giving you guys cupcakes.
Oh, okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
We can discuss whatever you think. If there's anything from this that you have, if you have ideas, and if you don't, that's okay too. But yeah, you can share. And for those of you that would be watching the recording, we can also open a Padlet. I did that in my other club. And people can just go in there and like, here's this idea, or if someone puts an idea, you can comment on it, something interactive like that.